Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me at The Lonely Vine. Blind tasting tonight. I haven't done one in a while, and I've got 3 bottles here. I've got them in my own little bags here. Each one has a letter on it. I sent out the question, should I do A, B, or D? I have no idea what happened to the C, but whatever. And B was the winner from the people that responded. So we're just gonna go right into it. It is a twist top. Feels like a red bottle. And it is, and look at that color. We have a darker color already, we can see. Let's take a look there. I can kind of make my fingers out through it, but can't really see through it. Pretty dark in color. It's not exactly purple, but it's a darker, deeper, garnet. Definitely, I don't know if you can, how well you can see it, but there's a lot of staining going on. Lots of thick, slow legs, so right away I'm thinking, this may have a higher alcohol content. It definitely saw some good contact, a decent amount of contact time with the skins to get that staining on the glass. Nice dark color, so right away I'm thinking this one might be a bigger wine, have a little bit more muscle to it. Let's get the nose into it and see what it tells us. I did just open this, getting some, and it's probably a little bit warmer than I would like. Definitely getting some oak scents on this one. I think this has seen some time in oak barrels. Definitely a little bit more earthiness to it than fruit coming through on it. Yeah, I'm getting that, a little bit of that cedar box, a little bit of that leather. There is a little bit of the black fruit scents, some blackberry, maybe a little bit of a dark plum. Not getting a whole lot else on this one. So, let's go ahead and taste it up. I knew when Erin was picking these out that she was having some fun with them. There's definitely some acidity there. I was expecting more tannins to it, but I'm really not getting a huge sense of the tannins. Check that head. There is some nice acidity to this. So let's, when I'm kind of getting myself a little bit stumped, sometimes I like to work my way back through what it isn't. This is definitely too dark, definitely too much skin contact. It's got some good weight to it. This isn't going to be a Pinot Noir. It doesn't have a lot of tannins to it. You know, so I don't think it's going to be a Nebbiolo. I don't think it's going to be a Cabernet Sauvignon. You know, it's dark, but it doesn't have some of the colors I sometimes expect out of a Syrah, so I don't think it's a Syrah. It's definitely not jammy or you know, heavy enough. It doesn't have that hot kind of thing to it that I get out of a lot of Zin, so I don't think it's a Zin. You know, it doesn't have that bubblegum or that sweetness that I would expect out of a Gamay. You know, and if a Cab Franc, I would expect that kind of that green pepper and that real earthiness to it. Oh, you got me, Aaron. You know, I mean, could this? I don't. It doesn't have some of the things I would expect out of a Grenache. Gonna have to go for some more. You know, there's so much color to it, and you know, it's. Let me give it a little bit more. I'm gonna have the bottle gone before I'm done here. You know, I don't think this is a Sangiovese either. You know, I'm almost getting this, almost getting a little bit of a meat component. It's real slight. So I'm almost wondering if this could be more of a Grenache kind of thing, which it shouldn't be. No, it can't be that. You know, if anything, you know, because it's got the, you know, the deep color to it, it does have, you know, there is a little bit of tannin there. There is a little bit of weight to it. There is some acid to it. I'm kind of coming back to maybe this is a Cabernet Sauvignon, but maybe it's New World, and maybe it's from like an unusual kind of spot. So maybe it's not California, maybe it's South America, maybe it's Australia, something like that. You know, maybe even like Chile. So I think that's what I'm gonna say. Toss up at this point. I'm probably so far off that it's not even close, and I should go to the penalty box and hide myself in shame. But I will say this is a Cabernet Sauvignon. I'll say it's from South America, Chile. Year-wise, you know, I'll say it's a pretty young. I'll say it's a 2009. 2010, somewhere in there, 2009, 2011, somewhere around there. All right, well, this should be a interesting reveal. It is a Shiraz. How about that? So it's going to be from Australia. 2010. Yeah. So it is the Morris Code Pedathway Shiraz. Darn it. Out of all that, it's pretty tasty. Now that I can enjoy it as opposed to just sitting here analyzing it. You know, I said that it had a little bit of that meat kind of component to it. I should have really let that narrow me in. You know, when you're looking at the thicker skinned grapes, you know, you can, you know, two of the big ones are going to be Shiraz and Syrah, or Shiraz and Cabernet. I should have looked at it a little bit more, but I didn't. So that's that. I'm just gonna, I went so long on this that I'm just gonna go ahead and we'll call it a day there. Question for the show. Where do you know, since I had a Shiraz tonight or a Syrah, what are some of your favorite Shiraz or Syrah locations to get wine from? Until next time, everybody, cheers.